Welcome back, everyone. As you can see, I managed to live this long, but I've been giving everything a considerable amount of thought, and I've realized that while I know I don't know what I'm doing, what I am doing just seemed a little bit wrong. So I'm going to try and correct some of the things I've done. But first off is our cobalt extraction. Now I've got stone coming through, but it's jamming up in the drill. So the only thing I can put it down to is I haven't set it up properly. To this end, I am going to go back there, daylight or not, because nobody ever considers anything worth doing in the daytime. And what I'll do is I'm going to dismantle most of it and start again and hopefully get it right the second time round. With a few alterations, of course, that I won't know what they are until such time as I do them. So, first things first. Let's make sure we're armed, because you know what's going to happen the moment I turn my back. Okay, and I think my main problem is from here onwards. Now, I'm going to move that, the container conveyor, and bring it down here, and then use a better conveyor belt to do everything. Now, my problem is, how can I save everything? Well, the first thing I want to try and do is stop everything. I know I have to put another piston in, and I need to move that conveyor down to here. I'm hoping I don't have to put a tube in between them. If so, then I'll just have to make. In fact, I think I might do it that way. It's better to do it how I thought of it. So I need to replace that piston, but I don't want to lose all this at the same time. So, what am I lined up on that I can? Maybe that one there. Will that give me enough? If I put a bracket in there, would that be enough to hold on to here? Let's have a look. Have I got any? No, of course I've got no plate. Okay. First, I'll do what I originally thought. I want to get that repaired. To do that, I need cobalt. So I'm going to go down, grab what cobalt I can. Just make sure I'm empty there. Grab a little bit of extra food there. And I'm going to see if I can get some cobalt just by going straight down. Now, all I've got to do is find out where the cobalt was. It was meant to be straight below me. And I can't see it. So what have I done wrong? This should have been able to get the cobalt straight down here. But it's not showing any sign of it. Okay. Why isn't it showing us where the cobalt is? I know I should be directly over it. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, that's right, that's not going to fill up. Oh, damn. Okay. What can I do here? Oh, shit. Wrong one. Okay, there's cobalt there. It's going further away. I might even be in the wrong position. No, it's a long way down. That can't be right. So, why would... No, cobalt is there, but it's way down below. By the look at this. $80 meters. 88 meters. Damn it, so if it's that far down, I don't know if this is going to work, but I hope it does. Because I need that cobalt to get other stuff done first. Then I can pull all this to pieces. Long way for the bill to come down. But I guess there's no other way to do it. So we'll just have to persevere at this stage, and maybe I can find a shallower one later. But to go 80 meters to get cobalt sounds a bit ridiculous.
Inventory full.
Okay. That's a long way down to drill, so maybe I'm wasting my time with drilling anyway. So we've got some. Now, is it enough to do what I need to do? That's the thing. Well, we've got the cobalt going. So I think I dismantle that drill, because that seems pointless to have to go to 80 meters to get it. And I've got gold just there as well, I notice. I think it's easier just go down and get it by hand as I need it. And then that will do it. Okay. Now that was the thing I had to do. Okay, I've got to organise. Iron ingots, okay, so I need iron ingots as well. Okay. So that should be feeding into there, but it's not. So the only way to do that is to have it around that way, facing there. But I've got to repair that. To repair that, I need silver. And for this one, I need 20 metal grids. And for that one, I only need display cases. Okay. Oh, I need the silver, that's right. Okay, let's do this again, shall we? We've got some. Let's have that out and that out. Okay. Let's do this first because I have to have this to be able to get the silver done, if I remember rightly. So that's the one that's the first priority. We get that done, I can get the silver, then repair that and finish those. Alright, so the silver I have way over there, so I'm going to have to, maybe I should put another set of wheels on the back of that and extend a small container in there as well. Okay, we're not doing this very well. See if that helps any. Surely some of them will be useful. Nope. Large steel tubes, 2 of 20. So that's ridiculous that you can't do anything. You should be able to put some of it in there. "16 motors and steel plates." Yeah. You could begin to piss me off quite easily. No steel plates. Ah. Okay. We'll do it the hard way, it doesn't matter. Sooner or later I have to get something right. Okay. Well, if it's full, it's full. But I'll just get a bit of extra because I know I'm going to need a lot of it. Okay. We've done that. We'll get that out in case we need it. And let's go up here and see how we get on. Right, so we've got some more iron. And you're going to tell me it's that one there, isn't it? Oh, shit! Yep, yeah, I actually did that. So, into the refinery. Let's put the iron in front of cobalt because we're starting to get a bit of cobalt now. And then what I'll have to change all of that. I'm taking that out anyway. I shouldn't really need that because once I can get this up and working, I should be okay for the rest of it. While the basic assembler is not ideal. Okay. We're making, oh, I see, that's right. I've already got stuff lined up there, haven't I? So I must have put that in twice. So first of all, let me fill up here. Then I want to get the third one there, because I think I'm going to need it, so interior plate. Of course it'd be interior plate. Whatever gave you the idea that you might actually get it right? Yes. Should we try that again, just for the sheer hell of it? Shit, where did all this stuff come from? Okay. Computer. What I need is that. So.
Inventory full.
Bloody chicken ass. Run away as soon as somebody fights back, eh?
Inventory full.
Okay, let's go. That should now give us enough power for all of this. So, now we go back and we'll do this again. Right click, shift, right, okay. Now until we get that done, there's not a great deal else we can do, so I shall go down and get a bit more.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Sorry for the long silence, but if I start talking, I stop thinking. And I'm trying to get this done as quickly as possible so I can get back to doing what I wanted to do in the first place, which is make more mistakes but not such big ones. So while I'm carrying around here, I'll get what I can done. Hopefully this will bring us a bit closer to being able to do the silver so I can repair all of the other stuff. So what haven't we got? Well, it says we've got everything except the steel plate. Computers, grids. So it's just the steel plate we're running shy of at this stage. Okay, so one more trip down the burrow. See if we can get some more. And start picking up rubbish.
Inventory full.
dear. So this is what it's like being an engineer. Absolutely marvellous. Potting around so you don't know what you're doing. Now, I'm going to have to move that because I won't need that. Everything should be able to be done on that one, and that's already attached to what I hope is a part of that. So hopefully that's attached to that, so it should go straight into there from now on. It's probably better with a larger one, but I suppose I could always, yeah, it's got one there, so I could always put another one on top, which I suppose wouldn't be a silly idea to double them up, just give me a little bit more. But we'll wait and see about that. That's all done, so it's only 200 steel plates left to do. I'm not thinking, well, that'd be nice, but sorry, but I'm just a little bit busy at the moment. I'm afraid, as much as I'd like to have you, I'm going to try and concentrate on what I'm doing rather than what I used to do. Hell, I didn't realise I'd got that much cobalt, though. Okay, so that's functional. So that means that from now on, the thing is, okay, it goes there. How do you operate the damn thing? Oh, there's a gizmo there, so what does that say? Okay. Right, that's complete. So all I have to do is go up there for that, and I should be able to get everything done there. So this one now should no longer be needed, and I can take that out and make different use of it. So let me see. That, we'll get rid of that because we don't want it. So should that stay in there? Okay, so I'm a little bit confused here. So the only way to... Production. So why can't it... So maybe you don't take that away. I don't know. Doesn't do anything there either. So it doesn't say anything about ingots. Nothing new about it. This is getting more confusing by the day. So if it doesn't make silver, then why the hell did I need it to make silver in the first place? Oh, I see. So we've got... Okay. So let me get those steel plates. Wherever they were. Okay, let's try that. So to be able to actually put... Ah, there it is. Okay, so we've got that far. Okay, and it makes silver. So, is that connected to... No, it doesn't. I know there's a better way to do this. I've just got to work out what it is. So I hope you'll excuse me for being so bloody pig ignorant. But I can only work within how I know it'll work. Okay, what else do we need? Iron. Oh, I've got iron ingots, not silver ingots. Okay. We've got enough nickel, we've got enough silver. Well, start a bit anyway. So we need iron. That's the only thing we need. Okay. Down the rat hole, Sonny. Whoops. You get that far down, then remember that you can't get back up again. And let's try again. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-ay. I'm losing it quickly, just for the day. Okay, out with the little pull-up.
Inventory full.
As long as it's red, it should be alright, so hopefully we're not taking too much rock with it. And while it may be a little bit tedious, it's definitely better or easier than building 5 pistons per unit just to get some iron, because I will drill down eventually, but I'm in no hurry to have to do it yet. Ah, shit. Could have put it in the other one, eh? Let's fix part of it. That'll cut down his bad habits. Right, now we just need motors. And I thought I had some spare motors, I did. Hooray! We finished it. Oh, sugar ingots. I don't know what we need over here, but let's go and see. Okay. Few steel plates and that's all we need. Did I leave them there? Yes, I did. Okay. Now, the last thing was that one up there. Why is that still smoking? So something... Small hydrogen tank. Steel plates. I've got steel plates. So, steel plates, small steel tube construction kit, computer radio comm, and steel plate. Oh shit, really? Okay, so once again, we can't do what we're meant to be doing. So, let's have a look. we've got to do the research part instead. So what do you want? Antenna. And Truspilla slanted. Set planter. What's that got to do with antennas? Okay, what's down here? Weapons blocks. Wasting with this box. Features, signal. Okay, well. What am I going to do here? So that means I'm not actually going... Ore detector. Well, that's working. But the antenna's not. So I've got everything for it. It's all there. So that's the only thing that's... Well, if I can't do it, I can't do it. Alright. I need a break from all this exhaustive research. So, I have at least now I have some of the things working, and I don't have a raging bushfire on top of my rover, and I can now heal again. So, the next thing, I've got cobalt there, and that down there is gonna be a pain. I wonder if I can do it without killing myself again. Oh, this is a change. No immediate rocky cliffs anywhere. Okay, so the next thing I got to do is H2O2, and that means ice. And I can't see any ice anywhere. So that could be a bit of a problem. Because I know the ice is not going to come and look for me. So I'm going to have to go and look for it. And that doesn't make it any easier. Oh, you up there somewhere, are you? Oh, nice. Land on the side of a bloody mountain, why don't you? I'll just sort of go rockabye baby up and down the mountains and wait until you kill me. You gotta be joking, right? You came way to screw up here. Nothing. Okay, what do we got? What the fuck? Come on, what are you doing? Well, weren't much, but I suppose it's better than a kick in the ass. And that's usually what I end up getting, so... Right, now, what am I going to do about the cobalt? Well, I think the cobalt's exactly the same as this. I'm wasting my bloody time trying to go that deep when I could just shoot down there and get it. Which means most of the stuff will be the same. It's just better to not worry about it. Okay, so I need an O2 and an H2 generator, I believe it's called. So let's see if we can do that without causing a major political disruption amongst the multitudes that seem to prefer to eat me rather than make friends. So we are slowly getting there. Not by much, but we are doing it slowly. The thing I need to worry about, seeds and seeds. Okay. Well, I suppose I could put them in here for now, can I? Maybe not. Maybe they should go into here. You have to physically place them in there, I see. Okay. Alright, magazines are okay. It's okay. We've got slightly advanced there. Radiation med kit. I don't think I really need to keep that in here either. But there's nowhere else, I suppose. Unless we put in here. Okay, that gets it out of the way. Okay, we need H2O2 generator, if my memory serves me right. I wonder if that has to go there, or will it be better separate? And I should really put another cargo box on top there. to give me some more storage. So let's do the generator first. Huh. I see. So what have I got to do? What have I got to do to open the generator? There's got to, or is it in something else? No, it should come up there. Ah, there it is there. So why didn't it come up when I put an H? No, what? Hey, we got it. That's the main thing. But we need steel plates. Well, of course we need steel plates. Why wouldn't you need steel plates? Okay, now if we put, it's going to probably take up a whole block, isn't it? Okay, let's go back here. And I'd rather have a bit extra there. All right. Oh, excuse me, sorry. I'm getting so involved in what I'm trying to destroy, I forget what I'm doing. Get there. What are we going to be short of? Oh, steel plates? Yeah, of course you're short of steel plates. Yeah, silly boy, did you think you wouldn't be? Okay, did we have any left in here? Yeah, we got some left. Fortunately. Oh, something else. Oh, motors. 2 motors. Okay, that's done now. All we've got to do is get ice. Right, the next thing. I need some spare H2 bottles. So, can we make those? Let's have a look. Control panel. Not there. Oh, yes, we can. Okay, oxygen bottle, hydrogen bottle. What do you want? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now they're empty. They won't fill in there. No. So how do I? Is there any way I can get them filled in there? No, I need ice, of course. Oh well, it was worth a look. I thought I might have actually been able to sort of scam a little bit in there. Oh, leave it there for the moment. Okay, we've got power, we've got those going. So the next thing to do is go and pull all that other down, because I don't really need it at the moment. I'll just hand gather everything I need until it becomes too large, and then I can do some fancy drills. And remember to set it the right way. So what I want to do first, I need to go and collect everything that's over there. So let's do that. Bring all that back, and then that should actually, I'll have enough in there to make a, yeah, if I take all that down, seems a shame to break it all down, but still. I could always make it up later. Yeah, I think the mistake's there. That conveyor should be down below or in a different position. And that's why it's all gummed up inside there. So I'm going to have to take all that out. That's the first thing. Once the drill gets up here, That's probably why it's so slow coming up here. Because it's bloody full of rocks. Still, it is what it is. Yep, this is gonna take a while. Still, I suppose it's better out than in. And while we won't be doing any more stone, I suppose I could just throw this away, but hey, we mind it, we might as well use it. May come in handy for something one day. Am I getting rid of it? and thoroughly not entertaining for anyone to watch. But there we are. This is what happens when you're a noob and you don't know what you're doing. You make screw-ups that have got to be corrected, at the same time not knowing how to correct the screw-ups because you've never been in that situation. And consequently, you spend 3 minutes playing and 43 minutes trying to correct your mistakes. And another 63 minutes wondering what the hell you got yourself into. And this is the result. Picking up rocks. Just like doing 10 years again. Pick up the big rocks and make them little rocks. Sound familiar to anyone? I'm sure somebody's been close to that mark. And once all this is done, then we shall take all this. I don't know if I'll take it all down. Maybe I'll just take all this machinery down and leave this here. No, because it was in the wrong place anyway. Turns out that it wasn't where I thought it was. So I would have had to have moved it all anyway. Consequently, just pull the bloody thing down and be done with it. And that way we can get on with our lives. And I've somehow now got... Are you happy now? Huh? You've made your big move? Huh. Some of the things you've got to do to keep the animals at bay. Okay, back to the grind. Little bit of excitement for you to see that they're still trying to eat me. They haven't given up their purpose in life yet. Well, at least I might get a few ingots out of this, so it's... While it's slow and tedious and rather boring to watch a silly old bugger run backwards and forwards with a handful of stone, it will eventually serve a purpose. Of course, I could get the right one to help. And I think that should just about be enough. I think I've done more than that. Yeah, that'll do. We've got enough to keep it going. Okay. Now, we want the drill. Let's get rid of all this Tom nonsense. Well, didn't really want that bit anyway, did I? Still, seem rightfully mine by conquest of all those wolves and things. No, we can leave it.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Oh, okay. Nah. Whatever. Okay. Next.
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
That could have been nasty, couldn't it?
Inventory full.
Hey then. Well, I guess if it's full, it's full. There's not much we can do about it. So, that's all that. Well, we can't do much there until I go and empty out. Ah. Okay. Still plenty of space there. Yes, I'm aware that I could keep that gravel for concrete, but at this stage I have enough problems just concentrating on what I'm doing now without having to worry about, oh shit, that's right, that doesn't go in there. Consequently, I am continuing to play like a total noob, because that's what I do best. Now I've got to connect all these up somehow, which is the next big session on how to do that. Now, do I still need, now that I've got the large refinery, do I need the small one? Probably not. So the next thing I really need to do is put I wonder if I can would I be able to put a large container on it? Just for extra storage. I'd have to take that out. No, I just like that little corner. I'll just use small ones at the moment. Just use small containers. So, no, so that one doesn't do it. I can only get refresh from here. So I'm going to have to do something about ice very shortly. Alright. Next thing, let's have a look. Containers. Basic assembler. Small cargo container. And I need some of them. Right, so put 2 of them there. It's not a lot, but it may be better than bloody nothing. Oh shit, why have I got that much there, you dumbass? Okay. So, miles too much junk in your trunk. Well, that's already finished. That's already finished. Again, out of iron. Okay.
Inventory full.
I know this must look like a total bloody shambles to somebody, to those of you who know what they're doing. Unfortunately, to me, I don't know what a shambles is until after I've made it. And by then, it's too late to even know how to fix it.
Inventory full.
So I shall continue with my little shambles, hope for the best, and just with luck might actually get through the day. And that's not guaranteeing anything. Because the last time I guaranteed something, it rained for 40 days and 40 nights.
Inventory full.
And you know how that ended up. If you've been reading my diary at all. Okay. They'll get some of them started, and I shall shortly have to call it a day because I've probably gone over time once again. I do try to keep them within the videos within a reasonable limit, but reasonable limit and common sense just seem to have a problem getting together at times. And actually being aware of what you're doing can also be a problem at times. Okay, we are getting there, and hopefully that will give us enough to at least keep working on the major problems. Metal grids, of course. Okay. I seriously think that while this is all working away, and before I actually fall out the window again, we shall let that continue on. Hop in our little smokeroo here. Do a quick trip and see if we can get that container without actually totally wrecking the whole truck, which would be a nice change. And I'm sure you can agree, if we even got through one session without managing to set it on fire again, we'll be doing rather well. But, I've got all the stuff I need, but what I now have to do is try and find out where I can get some ice. Now, for that, I have been thinking, which I know is exceedingly dangerous, especially for me, but I thought I might try and put together just a small little, instead of travelling on the ground with this, a small little, like a shuttle or something, just with enough little motors on it to get me there and back. And hopefully that will get me around the place enough. Oh, there it is, just over there. It's on flat ground. I don't believe it. He didn't even manage to land in the middle of the bloody... Didn't even manage to land in the middle of the camping ground. Huh, another pair of shoes. Jeez, if nothing else. Ooh, that's nice. If nothing else, I'm going to be the best dressed guy at the ball, because I've got shoes to spare. Okay, let's get home, James. Call it a day. We've actually finally had a win out of something. And see if we actually get through the night. Because that's not too bad a day. I don't think I haven't died once. A whole day without being sacrificed to the gods. What more could anybody ask for? And we should just toodle back home. Slow down, slow down. Look what you just ran over, you dumbass. Oh dear. Okay, what have we got here? Now, isn't that fortunate? Do you mean that I'm actually related to God, or he's just sort of taking a day off and being nice to me for a change? Okay. Let's do this again. $23 meters. Okay, guys, here we go. Straight down. Hope for the best. And if it's a Tuesday, we'll pick it up on Monday. I don't believe that. I've been all around the place and never looked over here. I never thought there'd be any ice in the ground. I was sort of looking at the fact, well, I'm going to have to go and look for a lake or something, but I don't know. Maybe I'll re-put this drill. Oh no, I don't need that much iron. But I do need that much. I don't care if it is full. Guess what, sunshine? We got icicles.
Inventory full.
Okay, alright. Don't get your knickers in a knot.
Inventory full.
Oh, come on. That can't be right.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Yep, I'm going to take it all. Because as sure as God made little apples, sooner or later, I'm going to run out and then forget where this is. Because that's what I always do.
Inventory full.
Okay. One rock left here, that's just for space age stuff. Okay, this actually completes it nicely. We've actually had a win. We can turn that off, fill it up. Get in there, open that. GPS. From current position. And that should do that. I don't believe it. Okay. You wanna play, silly buggers. I don't know if I've got enough bloody space. 800 meters? No, I'm not going to bitch about going an extra 800 meters. Especially as it's on the way home. And it's not very often I get that lucky. Nothing on that either. Okay. Well, I guess it's cutty time again.
Inventory full.
Damn. I don't really need that because I've already got one, but I do need that. Okay, that'll do. We did all right. We got a fair bit out of it. And the rest, if it despawns, it despawns. I'm not worried. So after all of that, we end up having a reasonably successful day. We haven't actually killed ourselves yet. Not that I'm saying it's not going to happen very shortly, but, you know. Dummies will as dummies does. I wonder if there's any, I'm carrying any stuff that'll be... Nope. So, that's no help. So we can get rid of all that. That seeds can go in there. And we can now start emptying out the slot. So we want ice in there. Well, that that stuff. That can go into here. Oh, is that already produced? Oh, okay. Well, if that's already produced, then that can just go in here. Okay, so none of them are any good for anything. So if that's the case, then how the hell do I fill them? The ice is in there. So I've got ice in there. Is there a special way that I've got to do this? What, there? Should it be in here? No. So how do I fill the bottles? Algae farm, algae farm. Production. That's on, yeah. And, auto refill. So is that off or is that on? So how do you auto refill? Well, it looks slow. We're out of the frying pan and into the fire. So is there another access port that I have to use? No, that's the same one. That's just on the other side. Plenty of ice in there. That doesn't help. So that doesn't fill them. Right, what am I missing? Somehow I'm missing something. And I don't know what it is again. So, okay boys, what do you have to do to fill your air bottles? I can't do it in this one either. So why can't I fill them? There's got to be a reason. I always thought it was just here. But it's not here. You've got 4 kilograms of ice. That's your generator. But there's nowhere to fill the bottles. Basic assembler. Basic refinery, food processor, industrial refinery, small cargo container, survival kit. See, I thought that would have done it. Well, folks, I'm going to have to leave it here because this is baffling, and I'll just run around in circles for the next 20 minutes. So, thank you all for joining me, and I shall try and have a small, short rest and a think about this and work out why I can't fill the bottles from the one piece of machinery that is made to fill the bottles. So, good night for now. And thank you all so much for joining us.